Hello and welcome to this video on how to set up your Moodle shell initially. You will notice that when you first log in that it's already got the different weeks set up for you based on the calendar. But we need to make a couple of adjustments so that it'll work properly. And these are recommendations, they're not mandates, but you'll see. So if you go to the main Shaw University webpage and you go to calendar, then you can see what the calendar is, and we're going to go ahead and click on fall. Now keep in mind that fall 2020 is a little different because we're dealing with the COVID-19, but the concept will be the same because you're looking really for the first day of classes and when the last day of classes are going to be. In addition, you're also going to be looking at when faculty's kind of gets clearance. So if we look, the first day of class is Wednesday the 12th. Wednesday the 12th, formal classes begin. Well, that makes sense because that's why it shows August the 12th. Okay, very good. And if we look at when classes end, let's see. Formal classes end on the 17th of November. Now, usually this is like towards the end of November or even the end of December. But again, this is kind of a different semester. But either way, you're going to find out when the last day of classes are. That's important to know. But also we have to be aware of when final exams are going to be. And so, fall semester ends for this semester on the 24th of November. However, faculty still need to put in grades and stuff like this, and faculty really aren't cleared until December 11th. So why is that important? Well, because we need to be able to have access to our course really all the way through the semester and beyond the last day of classes, because that's, we still need to access the courses to do, end of the semester stuff. So one thing that's problematic is that the 12th of August is on a Wednesday, and that's not really the best option, at least to me, because if you look at that, right now these weeks are set up that they run from Wednesday to Tuesday. Well, I prefer to have my classes set up from Monday until Sunday, so every new week starts on a Monday. Well, that's pretty easy to fix. We just go to the gear and we hit Edit Settings. Okay, and I'm going to change the course start date to the 10th. Even though the class doesn't really start till the 12th, I want to set the week so they start on a Monday. Now the course end date, I'm going to say, well, again, let's go ahead and put the 11th of December. And we'll make it like at night. So this uses military time, the very last day, at the very last time. Okay, and then we can do that. And then one other thing I would suggest you do is this completion tracking. If you want to use this feature, this is where you would keep it on. I prefer not to do this. Because it's a little inconsistent, so I just turn that off, so it's just something I don't have to deal with. Moving on. Okay, so when I do that, I've now changed it so that my weeks are August, starting on Monday, all the way down and through December 6th, is what it's saying. Okay. Now, if we actually go to the next thing, which is turn editing on, so click on the gear and turn editing on, there's a couple of things we want to do. You will now see we have the ability to add different things. If we could always add more weeks, if we needed to, or even delete weeks if we wanted to. So there is that ability for us to do that. Just saying, that's important. Well, one thing that I do at this point in time is at the very top, I'll click on this top section here and hit edit the section, which is the whole thing, and I'll have kind of a custom thing and say, welcome to religion 235-03. Okay, and then down here I would note, class, actually, the first day of class will be on Wednesday, August 12th. we will meet in the, and then whatever the name of the building is, from, and then the time. Okay, so you right away, when and then you can just put information up there and then hit Save Changes. So right away, when they first log in, they can say, oh, this is the class, and then it clarifies that the first day, because students say, oh, when's the first day of class, and where do we meet, and what time is it? Well, that way you can set up right off the top of the bat, and you can put any kind of other information you want up there. But that way you've clarified that, even though it says August 10th, our first day of class is on the 12th, and that way it kind of gets everything squared away. Anyway, so that's it for this video, and look up for the next video, which is how to set up the gradebook, because that is something you'll want to do next. That's very important. All right, there you go.